Yeah, that was actually one of the because I actually have a few questions for tonight.
For sure.
Um, yeah, right here in front of me. Where was it? Yeah, how like so I wrote down how do I tell when an escape option is coming? So like I guess that comes down to more of me just knowing what is a true combo, I guess.
All right. So before I switch into K rule, um, let's answer this question. So let's get into another game.
How do I tell when an escape option is coming?
So like a combo breaking escape option, like you're about to get reversed by a hit, or like an air dodge.
I guess let's start with the air. I guess both. So an air dodge. How do I know when an air dodge is going to come out or when a hit is going to come out?
There's actually three things that could potentially happen. Those three things would be air dodge, jump, or an attack. In most cases, if someone has a very fast attack, typically something at least frame 3 as a normal, then they're probably going to throw that out to get out of your combo. I'll say something like Mario's Nair, something like that,
Okay.
or like Yoshi Nair or Fox Nair, something like that, very fast. Or Falco's Nair too is also frame 3. The number one way to know is, are you doing a true combo? If you're not doing a true combo, you should assume that your opponent is going to mash something out of hit stun. That's one of those three things are probably the most common though. If it's either going to be an air dodge, they're going to be holding jump, or they're going to be holding Nair, typically. Nair in most cases is a lot of characters' fastest move, as far as an aerial, right? So let's say if I'm doing a combo and I know that it is 80% true, and this is something that, let's say I've labbed where I know when the combo is about to end, right? Let me see if I can just do this. So if I go like this, after this drag down, nothing is true. Nothing is true after that drag down Nair. But the first part of that, the up throw into IDJ, up air, Nair, drag down, all of that is true. So what I would do, let's say, is if I think that you're going to come down aggressive, and I think you're too high percent now, but let's say if I do it again, we're gonna get this drag down. If I was to do actual drag down, after the drag down, I would shield, right? And I'm assuming that you're going to come down aggressive with like Nair, or in your case, fair or down air or something. You're gonna try and hit me in some way. So what I would do is I'd put a combo delay into my combo. A combo delay is essentially where I know the combo is now over, technically, I'm going to do something defensive or evasive to get away from your retaliation. So I'm either going to shield or I'm going to dash out of the way. That's what I'm going to try and do. So let's say if I did the combo again and do up throw, IDJ, up air, Nair, drag down. And if let's say here you air dodge like this, what I can do is if I happen to throw up my shield and I see that you air dodge, if you're to, basically like that. If I see that that's coming, what I can do is if I flicker my shield and I see an air dodge come out, if I know that you're going to air dodge away, or if I don't, not that I know, but if I see that you're air dodging away, I now can drop shield and chase you. One of the things that I can also pay attention to as well is what do you do as soon as you land? Typically, if someone happens to air dodge away like this, they're going to hold shield all the way through since air dodge is shield, right? So as soon as you land, you'd rather get hit by a grab in most cases versus hit by a dash attack or a down tilt or an F smash or a side B of some sort if someone has a move that can potentially kill you or do more damage or another combo starter, right? So what I would do after my move or after my combo, as soon as I land, if I notice, like even from previous interactions, that you have a air dodging habit above anything else, I'm not going to shield. I'm going to wait and see what you do. I'm just going to sit here and not get stuck in a move like this. Because if I up tilt as you air dodge, you'll get out. Right? So instead of up tilting and completely missing and also being an end leg, I'm going to do nothing. And I'm going to let you air dodge. And as soon as you do, I dash and get a grab. Or I dash and let's say I get a side B. And I go like this, I hit you off stage. And then that's how I'm going to continue on. Right? So this is a specific combo for Falco, of course. But the main punchline realistically is that if you hit somebody with literally anything, you should assume that they're trying to break your combo with one of those three things that I mentioned earlier, right? Okay. So what I'll also do too, let's say I'm going like this. So I'm going to hit with like a down air and I want you to air dodge to the right, okay? Okay. So I'm going to go like this. And if I see you air dodge like this, whether or not, let's say I chased you, I went down air into like a fair, if I completely miss because you air dodge behind me, next time I'm not going to go like this. I'm going to let you spam your panic option. In that case, air dodge to the right. So I go like, let's see if I can do this again. I don't even know. We'll try it. So I'll go like this. I know you're going to air dodge, so I go like this, and I go for an S smash. Right? So what happened right there is you trapped yourself. Right? Yeah. And that makes sense, right? So this is kind of a reverse engineered answer to your question. And realistically, it's not that you're going to stop somebody from getting out of your combo. or you're not going to, I guess, reverse them in the act, but more so let them do what they're going to do. But you should also assume they're going to do something. If someone does literally nothing, that's almost, in some cases, I'm not going to say it's the best mix-up, but it definitely is a mix-up. I'll say, for example, too, let me just put some damage on you again. Right?
Yeah.
So let's see. Go a little bit more damage. One of the best mix-ups in some cases is if you happen to miss your tech. A lot of players will either tech in immediately or tech out immediately or tech in place or do get up attack or whatever. But sometimes, and I actually made a video on this too, is if I knock you down, one of your best tech options is to do nothing. And just wait and see. And here's the thing. For anybody who watches this and thinks that this is not real shit, watch a UFC fighter get knocked down and tell me how fast they get up. Or show me how fast they get up. Because I'll tell you right now, if a UFC fighter who is fighting, obviously, another UFC fighter knows what that person is capable of, if you scramble to get up, they're not going to get up fast. They have an entire ground game designed around being on the ground, right? And how to get up or how to reverse your opponent as well, right? So,
yeah.
For example, let's say we're in a UFC fight. If you just try to get up quickly and I catch you while you're getting up and you're off balance, you're now going to be probably choked out or armbarred or something bad or a knee to the face because you tried to get up way too quickly and you didn't
a game losing attack.
Yeah, you didn't assess how you should get up based on what I'm doing. Right? You'll see a lot of like UFC fighters, they'll lay on their back, they'll put their feet up. So if you try and jump on them, they're going to kick you in the face because they're on the ground and they know that they're in a vulnerable position. But if they just like roll over and run towards the edge of the cage or just try and get up fast and like hit you before you hit them, it's like, no, you're gonna get destroyed if you try and do this. Every UFC fighter knows this, right? So as far as for yourself or anybody else, if you were ever knocked down, I'm not saying that you should always lay there and do nothing. But to think that you should just instantly get up all the time is just not true. That's how you get red, by doing that. Never varying up your timing. Right? That's how you get destroyed. It's like, oh, every time I knock this person down, they tech in place immediately. Or as soon as they can, if they miss their tech, they always do get up attack with no delay whatsoever. Right? So if you're someone that does those things, your opponent, once again, can capitalize on those things by running up and shielding, then up smashing. Or if you're going to roll away, they run with you and they go for a side B or dash attack or F smash or whatever their move is. So kind of reeling this all back together as far as combo breaking or getting out of tech chase situations or if someone's air dodging away from your stuff. More often than not, you're trying to force a situation that is not true and you're trying to make it true. So if you know, let's say for Sora, he'll say down tilt, up air is true, but double jump up air is not.
Okay.
Right? So down tilt, up air, that's all true. If you try and do double jump up air afterwards, that's not true. So now if you do your double jump and your up air and you completely miss because you're going to, because your opponent can air dodge or jump away, and in most cases probably going to air dodge. Now you're up here with no jump and they got down to the ground for free. And now you're being juggled with no jump. And that's how you get into situations where you're coming down with down air, or you're using counter, or you're wasting your spells and you're putting yourself in lag, or you're side being all over the place and hoping that you can just get down. And the reason why any of that happened is because you tried to force a situation that wasn't true. And they just went like this because they're buffering something, because we know this. They're buffering something at a disadvantage, and it worked. Right? So what you could do instead is, let's say you do down tilt, up air, and let's say you're not going to go for your double jump up air like this. Instead, let's say if they're up here, they air dodge like this to the platform and they shield. After you're up air, instead of trying to chase them like this and missing, you just come down, go into the platform, and you wait for them. You either up tilt the platform, you can up smash the platform, you can back air the platform, right? You can go for a nair off the platform and try and send them off stage. You can go for a fair and try and send them off stage as well, right? All kinds of stuff. This is the missing piece if a combo is not true, right? Just because a combo isn't true doesn't mean that the string is over, if you know what the next part of the puzzle is.
Yeah. Okay. It's just part of just conditioning, basically. It's making them think that you're going to do one thing to see their other to what they're actually going to do. You're making them play their hand, basically. Yep.
So let's do this. As far as like another example, I'm going to do up tilt, and I want you to do down air. Okay. So I'm going to go up tilt, and I'm going to go like this, right?
Yeah.
Do it again. Okay, so like this, this, then just do a down air. Yeah. So as soon as you do that down air, if I'm assuming that you're going to be playing aggressive, just like as a play style that you may have or whatever, or let's say you have a really strong downer to get out of things, like maybe even like a Young Link. If I know you're going to do something like that, in the case of Young Link, since he can bounce off my shield, I probably wouldn't shield. I'd dash out of the way, let him get stuck in the ground, and then come back in with either a dash attack, or sorry, not a dash attack, a dash grab or a side B to catch him for doing his downer to get down, right? Mm-hmm. But also, I know that up tilt into another thing after that is not true. Right? I have to basically let you. So if I did like up tilt, up air, if you nair, since your nair is faster, you'll hit me. Right? Or if you try to air dodge, you'll get out. So instead of trying to chase you and now being in a situation where I'm like way up here doing this kind of a thing and you just get down for free, I'm going to let you buffer your option. And like I said before, this is something that you should just be fully in belief that somebody is doing something out of hit stun. Right? I'm sure you've seen memes of people say like, this guy literally put his controller down. Right?
Yeah.
And the reason why they say that is because the person actually didn't push anything, which should be a surprise. Right? I'll even say like when we're fighting, if you were ever hitting me with something, and I know that I know what your combos are. This is also like with as far as character knowledge or combo knowledge of my combos, your combos, whatever it might be. If I know that you have a hole in one of your combos, that's where I'm going to try to escape. Let's say you do down tilt, up air. I'm not really going to try and fight you out of that. I'm going to try and DI or SDI to get out of it as much as I can. Right? Mm-hmm. If I can make you miss your up air, that's best case scenario. But to think I'm going to just nair and beat out everything is not going to happen. And if I jump, since you're coming up with me, you're going to catch me anyways. Right? So I'm going to probably, just by process of elimination, try and air dodge. So you can also make that situation more realized for yourself too. To say, okay, if he jumps, he's going to lose his jump. He has nothing fast enough to attack to get out of this. So if he's going to get out at all, he's going to have to air dodge. Right? In which case you can stay on the ground, catch my air dodge, get another grab, get an S smash, get a side B, get a forward tilt, get a down tilt. You could do another whole combo even if you wanted to. And instead of having a situation where it's one combo that does 20, you could do two combos and have it do 40 or 50 or whatever the second combo is. Like, that's the thing too. I was going to say, I've said it in the past as well. And if you're keeping up on your videos, I've literally said, if you want to get on the channel, ask a good question. That's literally what it is. Ask a good question and you get on.